If you've been sneezing or wheezing, you're not alone. Allergy season is here. The culprit is pollen. NJN News health and medical correspondent Sarah Lee Kessler went on a UMDNJ-sponsored weed walk to check out the major allergy producers.
Dr. Richard Landkow, an allergen expert, is leading UMDNJ's allergy doctors on a weed walk through Bergen County's High Mountain Nature Preserve. He's looking for trees that cause allergic reactions. There's no shortage.
And as you look around, all around, just look up. All of these big oak trees and birch trees are shedding pollen right now.
You can see it encapsulated on tree branches, on outdoor decks and garden cushions, and all over the cars we drive.
The allergy season is bad now, and it's going to continue being bad for the next 2 to 3 weeks, where it's going to peak into the thousands.
Dr. Leonard Bielerai, the director of UMDNJ's Asthma and Allergy Research Center in Newark, says grass allergens will start causing sniffles next. And experts say it's not the flowering trees and plants that produce problems, it's the hardwoods, including hickory, in addition to the main culprits, oak and birch.
This is the oak pollen. Again, we see a lot of those on our slides now. This is the maple pollen.
Dr. Michael Matikow, a UMDNJ allergy specialist, collects the pollen at his home in Franklin Lakes. The experts say this year's pollen count is 20 to 30% higher than last year's because of cold weather that's extended into spring. It's May, and I'm still wearing a jacket. But Dr. Matikow says a high pollen count is not necessarily cause for alarm.
1 day high count, 2 days high count don't mean anything. You'll get much more symptoms if there's a moderate count day after day after day.
The allergen contacts the eyes, the nose, the lungs.
And these allergens can trigger asthma.
Yes, they can. Pollen is a factor for their asthma, and people have to have filters or even get their allergy shots.
You can't avoid pollen altogether, but you can avoid outdoor activities in the early morning and evening when pods like these release their pollen. Sarah Lee Kessler, NJN News, Franklin Lakes.